Hey everybody, it's Steady the Wind Sage, and welcome back to Let's Play A Kiss for the Petals, Maidens and Michael's, My and Rayo's route. And in the last episode, oh my god. Oh man, like, if you want to talk about, like, frickin', like, the entire emotional spectrum, like, produced into, like, one part, honestly, that part's it, like. But I was watching it a little bit just to, you know, refresh myself, though I really didn't forget much about it. But it's like, I go through, like, so many, like, different, like, emotions. It's like, I'm super, like, happy. I'm just being charmed by all the cuteness. And then at the very end, I'm just plain sad. It's like, I'm going, like, it's like, my mind goes through, like, so many freaking hoops and hurdles during that entire thing. And, like, man, I was saying at the end, it's like, I don't know what I'm more surprised about, like, how much it sounded like I was about to cry in the replay, or the fact that I didn't actually cry. But it's like, yeah. Anyway, to properly explain what happened last episode is we kind of got a bit, in a way, a bit of a confirmation on Rayo and Eris's friendship. How it's kind of, you know, they've become pretty good friends. In a way, and how Rayo's opening up, more, and then we kind of hit a bit of a snag. Not Rayo, Eris is graduating soon, and this is, Rayo doesn't seem like she's going to be taking it too well if the title of this episode, which is Rayo's Lonely Misbehavior, indicates, and she really wasn't taking it well at the end of last episode either, so yeah. This is gonna get pretty nuts. Anyway, as much as I am curious, but as also as much as part of me saying, like, you're gonna just make yourself even sadder, we have to dive in and see just how this goes. Anyway.
舞様、ごきげんよう。ええ、ごきげんよう。先日のバレンタインイベント。とても楽しかったですわ。
You know, I think it's something I've been meaning to ask is I wonder if the extras are sometimes being shared by voices of some of the main characters. Because while the extras sometimes do have distinct voices, distinct in the terms of it doesn't always sound like one of the main characters, sometimes it does. I can't quite pin down, like, this sounds like one of the, like, the main girls, but I can't quite pin down which one at the moment. But anyway.
そう言ってもらえると嬉しいです。私もです。チョコも大変美味しかったです。舞様、お菓子作りもお上手なんですね。ああ、うん、ありがとう。
Yeah, Rayo does kind of have a bit of a jealousy thing, so yeah, that kind of does make sense.
Eh, 来年度に向けての打ち合わせなんかがまだあるので。それではマイさん、委員のお仕事頑張ってくださいね。ええ、皆さんごきげんよう。レオ？何？委員会に行きましょう。調子狂うのよね。
Rayo was never this obedient. I mean, that is pretty darn true, and it's very easy to tell what's going on. This whole thing with Eris, like, I mean, I mean, for her to be upset or sad about the whole thing with Eris, I guess this is the best way that her emotion, like, I guess it's best that her kind of handling it is, or not handling it very well. Like, I guess it's maybe for the best that she's more just like complacent, and I think despondent's the right word in this situation, where it's like it calms her. Like, she's bummed but also kind of calm instead of extremely riled up, because Araya that's extremely riled up is never a good thing. Like, again, still remembering the Joined in Love with You, where she literally punched holes into walls. I mean, it's not. I mean, even if it does make her calm, it's not good that she's feeling this way, of course. But it's like, yeah, this is the better of two evils, honestly. If like she got like really riled up and just like, if she got like angry, like if her like kind of sadness made her angry, then we would have had a completely different set of problems and very much a lot more destructive. Jokes about the holes in the wall aside, just. Yeah.
マイさん、ごきげんよう。
これで全員揃ったわね。それでは会合を始めましょう。
雫様とエリス様は
3年生は今日は午前で授業終わりだったそうよ。
そっか、もうそんな時期だもんね。残念ね。別に。レオ？
それでは来年度の委員活動について話し合いをしましょう。それでは来年度のスケジュールは以上でよろしいでしょうか。誰か質問はありますか？
はーい。イベント実行委員の仕事っていつまで続くんですか？
そうね、そのあたりはまだちゃんとは決まっていないけれど、春くらいまではとりあえずこのメンバーでやっていきましょう。
またいつかベストカップル投票があったりするのかしら。
それは何とも言えないわね。
That is actually a good point. Like, this is like the you know, the events committee, and this was decided by best couple poll. Like, how would you decide this for all subsequent like things? Like, is this going to be a traditional thing, or like what's the thing here? I know what the point of it is in terms of this story, but I do kind of like how they still bring it up.
そういえばレオさん、今日は一度も発言しなかったけれど、何か質問はない？
ほら、レオ、ユーナさんが聞いてるじゃない。もう、レオったら。
マイさん、いいのよ。質問がないのなら無理して言わなくていいわ。
本当にすいません。
それじゃあ今日はこれで終わります。
レオ、あなた今日変よ。どうかしたの？別にどうもしないわ。いつも通りじゃない。でも。リサちゃんすごい。マイ様とレオ様もどうですか？ これどうしたの？リサちゃんが作ってきてくれたんです。おやつに作ってきたんだけど、ちょっと作りすぎちゃって。みやちゃんに作ったんでしょ？だってこれみやちゃんの好きなお菓子ばっかりだもん。
Wait, Sarah, how would you know that?
そんなわけあるでしょ。素直じゃないのよね、リサって。みやったらたくさんあるので、よかったらお二人もどうぞ。おいしそうね。レオ、いただこうか。私はいいわ。
Oh God, friggin' stop the presses, Rayo turned down treats. Like, I mean, like, all joking aside, yeah, this is I don't even know how to describe Rayo's behavior anymore. Like, I mean, I think Mai said something about how, like, she answered something or said something without expression. That's a good way to put it, but, like, yeah, like, what? I can't quite tell what is up with Rayo, honestly, and I'm starting to get to that point where I'm just a bit unsettled now. Like in the whole this definitely like in the whole this really doesn't feel right sort of way.
レオがお菓子いらないなんて、まさか拾い食いでもしたの？そんなことしないわよ。レオ様、もしかしてこのお菓子お嫌いでしたか？レオ？知らないわよ。私は先に行ってるから、前はゆっくりしてくれば。私が何か。
Yeah, no, all of this is very, very odd behavior for her in terms of like, in more terms of like the fact that like, you know, and it's more and more apparent by the fact that she left and didn't take Mai with her or tried to get Mai to leave. She's just like, you know, I'm going, enjoy yourself, Mai, in kind of an angryish tone. But yeah, because like even in her like most like, you know, even in her like in the previous games, even in her like most kind of like in her like darker or more serious time, she's still like, you know, she kind of clung on to Mai for comfort and support, in some cases literally. And so yeah, the only time there I guess that doesn't apply is when they had a fight in Joy in Being in Love with You, I think is what it's called, their second story. And even then that was like and even then we didn't really know what was going on through Rayo. You know, even then she still kind of clung to Mai for a bit. Just, you know, they had a fight, they they stopped seeing each other for a bit, like not like in like they temporarily broke up or anything, but literally in like they just like they didn't see each other for a bit. And honestly, I think that's more because of like circumstances rather than Rayo didn't want to see Mai. But yeah, anyway. But yeah, it's very interesting how in this moment she's even pushing Mai away. So yeah.
リサさんは何も悪くないわよ。これ私ももらっていいかしら。はい、
どうぞ。おいしい。でもレオ様、この頃変ですよね。今朝廊下ですれ違った時、挨拶したけれど逃げられちゃったし。今日の委員でも舞さん以外とは話していないようでしたね。
そうね。以前の彼女に戻ってしまったみたいね。
Yeah, no, okay, now that they kind of put it in this way, now that she's isolating herself, yeah, it makes more sense about what's probably going on. What's probably going on probably more is about like, kind of in the way of, a reason Rao probably doesn't put herself out there, and talk to the others, interact with the others, try to make friends, is because she's maybe probably worried about pushing people away with a kind of abrasive personality, or having friendships just to lose them for any sort of reason. And, you know, kind of with Mai's insistence and Eris's just kind of, Eris also, with Mai and kind of Eris's insistence, she did become friends with all these people. But Eris, who she's probably closest with, second to Mai, or just her closest friend, you could say that Rhea's best friend is Mai because they're lovers, but like if you don't think about it like that, like Rhea, like if you think of it, like if you think of lovers just something beyond friendship, just rank it differently. Eris being Rhea's kind of best friend, and not, they're kind of best friends, and now Eris is graduating, meaning they won't really be able to see each other. At least that's how it seems. This is before we learn they're going to the community college, and yeah. And so it's kind of that thing of like, she put herself out there and she got hurt because of it. So now she's kind of in her mind it's almost probably like she learned her lesson about trying to get involved and then just, is going back to pushing people away. And because she's being so like insistent about pushing people away, it's not like it doesn't even matter for people like Mai. Like she's kind of like, she's so determined to like, return back to the old stasis and push everyone and push so many people away that she has to push Mai away for now. But yeah. And there we go. I was about to make a comment about how I was a little surprised that Mai didn't seem to catch on as to what was going on. As she pointed out, Rhea's like kind of sad and odd behavior when they mentioned Eris and Shizuka graduating. That being said, I guess it's probably reasonable, like maybe me being surprised that Mai hasn't caught on is probably ignoring the fact that she didn't see how close Eris and her, she didn't see how Mai didn't see how close Rhea and Eris kind of got in that moment, how much fun she was having by herself. And even though they talked about it a little bit, it was, like I said, a little bit. So, yeah. I guess it's like I need to figure out how to turn off Steam notifications. Anyway, sorry, tangent. I think that it's probably again that little bit of reader scope of like we realize it, but that doesn't mean that the characters always will. And it's not in that painfully obvious way like in Risa and Mia's route. This is like, yeah, this is something kind of subtle, especially since Ryo doesn't talk about her emotions a lot, so yeah, anyway.
なんでもないわ。リサちゃん、お菓子ありがとうね。レオは本当に何があったのかしら。だから何があったのか白状しなさい。何もないって言ってるでしょ。
Oh, it seems she still maybe hasn't completely gotten it, but she's close. Alright.
まったく強情なんだから。あれ、あ、エリス様。マイさん、久しぶり。こんなとこで会えるなんてね。ねえ、今日はレオは一緒じゃないの？
And because she has to ask that question, Rayo's likely ran off.
レオならここに。あれ、おかしいな。なんか私、レオに嫌われているみたいだね。え、まさかそんな。ここのところレオは私を避けてるみたいなの。たまに見かけるけど、声かける前にすぐどこかに行っちゃって。そうなんですか？そうなのよ。でもね、完全に逃げちゃうんじゃなくて、離れてこっちを見ているって感じなのよね。もうレオったら、ひょっとしてエリス様と追いかけっこがしたいと思ってるのかも。私もそう思ってレオを追いかけていったの。するとまた逃げちゃって、廊下の向こうからチラチラこっちを見ているの。なんだかちょっとだけ転校してきたばかりの頃に戻ったみたい。人間は嫌いだけど、餌だけ欲しい野良猫みたいな行動かも。よくわからないけど、とりあえず餌付けしてみようと思ったの。餌付けですか？レオの好きそうなお菓子をね、教室の机の上に並べておいて待ち構えてみたの。そしたらなんと。エリス、ここにいたのですか。先生が進路のことで呼んでいましたよ。あ、ごめんしずく、今行くわ。じゃあマイさん、この話はまた今度ね。はい、ごきげんよう。でもレオがね。レオ、何してるの？あの様子だと本当なのね。エリス様を避けているって。でもなんで？今日は仕事もオフだし、カエルちゃん寄り道していこうよ。たまにはいいかしら。お茶でもしていく？賛成。あ、リサちゃんたちも一緒に行かない？いいよね、ミヤ。ええ、構わないわ。そうね、どうせならみんなで行きましょうか。
そうね、楽しそう。マイさんたちはどう？
レオ、お茶だって。ケーキ食べたいって昨日言ってたじゃない。美味しいの食べようよ。私は帰るわ。レオ。みんなごめんね。レオが行かないなら私も。
ええ、わかったわ。 それじゃあまたね、マイさん。
ええ、ごきげんよう。レオ、帰ろう。
God, the serious music.
一体どうしちゃったの、レオ。何か言ってくれないとわからないわよ。レオ。私だって。え？私だって自分がよくわからないの。
I see. Alright, so this is a subconscious sort of thing. She doesn't even really get why she is aware that there's something wrong, but she doesn't even really know herself. Alright.
Leon! なんだか気が重いわ。なんとかしてあげたいけど。
Okay, so Mai's actually figured it out this time.
問題はどうやってそれを分からせるかなんだけどね。
I don't even think this is something she can completely come to grips with on her own. I think at one point she's going to have to talk to Eris. Like, it really is. Like, at one point she's going to have to talk to Eris. Kind of come to, you know, and help it. Yeah, she has to. Yeah, it would help her, like. It would help her either after she's come to the realization or before she's come to the realization. If before the realization she talks to Eris, you know, it'll help her realize it and probably help her overcome it. If she realizes it first, it'll still probably help her overcome it if she talks to Eris. But I don't imagine this is going to end until she does talk to Eris.
Today,
二人で取ってる選択教科の授業があったからね。
あと卒業前にいくつか書を頼まれていたので、それを書いたりしてました。
雫様の書、本当に素敵ですからね。今度書いてるところを拝見してもいいですか？
え？構いませんが。
書に向かう雫はすごくビューティフルなのよ。まさに日本の美。
褒めすぎですよ、エリス。
私も書いてみようかしら。もうミヤはすぐ対抗しないの。レオ、エリ リス様とおしゃべりしてくれば。
私は忙しいの。
何かしてるように見えないけど。
地球温暖化とかについて考えてるのよ。
That's another quote for the Rayo pile. Like, and like, not only is it just like, yeah, that's all. That's another quote for the Rayo pile. I'm busy thinking about global warming. I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. Ray has quite a few of these. Ray has quite a few of these quotes. Like, yeah, there's a very specific one from the beginning of the game, from the beginning of the first game. But yeah. Anyway.
それ今考えること？夏になると部屋でエアコンガンガンに効かせてるのに。
失礼ね。あれは実験なのよ。
I like how she's still trying to go with it.
実験ってどこか。
とりあえずおしゃべりはそこまでにして委員会を始めましょう。これで今日の会合は終わりなんですが、今日は全員揃っていることですし、私から一つ提案があります。
提案？
皆さんも知っての通り、もうすぐ3年の雫様、エリス様はご卒業されてしまいます。数ヶ月の間ですが、一緒に委員を務めた仲間ですし、卒業式の後にお別れ会をやりませんか？
でも私たちは。
本当に？すごく嬉しい。賛成。最後にちゃんとお別れしたいもの。
私も賛成です。
いいと思います。
じゃあ早速お別れ会の準備を明日からみんなでしましょう。
待ってください。
Shizuku-sama uncharacteristically raised her voice. Again, she still sounds the loudest out of anyone here naturally. I mean, not in the way of she's constantly yelling, just her natural volume seems higher than most. But anyway.
しずく、どうしたの？
お別れ会のことですが、私は遠慮させていただきます。
何言ってるのしずく、みんながせっかくしてくれるのに。
それについては申し訳ないと思います。でも今回は参加できません。
しずく、
皆さんありがとうございます。その気持ちだけで十分嬉しいです。
しずく、わかった。そこまで言うなら私も今回は遠慮するね。
そうですか。残念ですが、お二人がそう言うなら仕方ありませんね。
Well, looks like the plot thickens. I do wonder, though. I doubt this has anything to do with their routes, because as the nature of these routes have told me, anything from one route generally doesn't translate into another route.
もちろんです。どうぞ。
雫と一緒にベストカップルに選ばれてみんなに会えてよかった。この出会いに感謝してます。みんな本当にありがとう。
レオ
Oh dear, it looks like the pot is maybe about to boil over.
感謝なんか別にしてないんだから。
レオ、謝りなさい。ちょっとレオ、待ちなさいよレオ。みんな本当にごめんなさい。
大丈夫よ、マイさん。
それよりマイさん、レオさんを追いかけなくていいの？
それはエリス様もうちのレオが失礼なことを言ってごめんなさい。いいよ、マイさんのせいじゃないから。ただいま。
Talk about a hold your breath moment. Seriously. Alright, Mai's lecture. Oh, I have a feeling we're in. I have a feeling the next episode has basically just been outlined for us, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna end things off here. Next time on Let's Play Kiss for the Petals, Maidens of Michael's, My and Rayo's route, we'll continue on with this. And before we go, I just want to say that this probably won't make too much sense in context, since this is going to be bulk uploaded with, like, bulk kind of uploaded and gradually released with all the other parts, but thank you guys for sticking around with and having kind of patience with me during the little stuff. At the time of recording this, My and Rayo's parts 1 through 5 have been edited and ready for upload. It's actually New Year's Eve at the time of uploading this. And so, yeah, beginning with kind of the new year, kind of, you know, the parts will start to be gradually released again, and it should be definitely more consistent, at least on the Maiden and Michael side of things. So, for those of you who've been waiting for that, your patience is about to see. Your patience is, you know, kind of going to be paying off here, and again, yeah. Anyway, all that aside, just, yeah, thank you guys for your patience, and so, yeah, anyway, see you guys then.